this spring I really surprised myself by signing up for a theater performance where I had no idea what we were gonna do. And while I'm quite happy to express myself with my body, I had to dance improvisation. I find it quite scary to use my voice. And the one time I took a class in acting, it actually made me freeze half of the time. But this performance, the piece that we were gonna create, the topic was celebrating failure. So I thought nothing could go wrong. It started with an exploration, which was a bit like slapstick, with people tripping over stuff and feeling embarrassed about it. But then it quite quickly turned into a very personal exploration of moments in our lives where we felt like we were a failure. And it really surfaced some painful things. But it also led to a very beautiful and impressive performance in the end. But what stuck with me the most was not so much the performance, but actually how I felt in the process of creating it. So in the past, a few years ago, I would have wanted to know in advance what we were gonna do and then have ample time to rehearse the final piece before performing in front of an audience. And this time we were doing everything so quickly, there was no time at all to even rehearse once the full final piece. We just did it. And I had fun with that. Also to just show up to the evenings where we were exploring and to just explore stuff in the moment, try things out with movement and voice and doing silly things, even in front of some teachers that were always having a very critical face. I don't know why. So it was a very different experience than that acting class that I took. And this made me realize how much my default state of my nervous system has changed over the past few years. So before, I was always in a survival mode, and uncertainty felt dangerous. So I was always looking out for what might go wrong outside me, but also from the signals in my body. And one of the steps I took to start shifting this is to look at these signs of my body differently. So instead of asking what's wrong, I started to look for what feels good right now in my body. So is there a place that feels warm or grounded or maybe comforting? And by doing so, it little by little shifted the perception of my own state. So I could feel that I was safe and I could feel that I could catch myself, that I didn't need to spiral into this state of alarm, but that I could bring myself back to balance. So this is what I noticed in the rehearsals, that really gave me the safety to just explore. And it's also what I notice now when I host workshops. I don't need to prepare for all the possible scenarios anymore, and I'm very happy to just discover together what arises in the moment.